Are you feeling overwhelmed by hormonal changes? I know Cyndi was, and if you're a woman, you're definitely not alone. There are more than 1,000 hormone disruptors living rent-free in our environment right now, found in our food, water, and even in our skincare products. These disruptors can wreak havoc on our hormones. Believe me, before Hormone Harmony, I watched Cyndi suffer. Not anymore. Hormone Harmony's formula, made only with herbal ingredients, have reduced Cyndi's hormonal symptoms, and it helps women of all ages. Then there are the natural hormonal changes our bodies face, such as menopause. While these processes are part of life, they don't have to be uncomfortable. The good news is that you don't have to suffer through it any longer. Hormone Harmony contains science-backed herbal extracts known as adaptogens, designed to help the body cope with stressors, including those chaotic hormonal fluctuations that can disrupt your daily life. Whether it's PMS symptoms like irritability and cravings, or menopause symptoms such as hot flashes and night sweats, Hormone Harmony can help with it all. Happy Mammoth, the creator of Hormone Harmony, is dedicated to improving women's lives by using only high-quality science-backed ingredients. They make no compromises on quality, ensuring that you receive the best support possible. This isn't just a supplement, it has become a phenomenon. Women are talking about it everywhere, with a bottle of Hormone Harmony sold every 24 seconds. And the most important benefit, women express feeling like themselves again. A sentiment echoed in over 30,000 positive reviews. For a limited time, you can get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code RLRC at checkout. That's happymammoth.com. Don't forget to use the code RLRC for 15% off today.
All you homeowners have unique needs. Some feel the need to leave up holiday decorations year-round. Others have the need to use their garage as practice space for their new metal band. And because each homeowner has unique needs, Geico helps you get the right coverage for your home and what's in it. That way, you get exactly what's right for you, even if your needs are unique. Get more with Geico.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of True Crime Time for Tuesday, February 25th, 2025, and I'm Woody Overton.
I'm Cyndi Overton.
And we're at it again, right? Mm-hmm. All right, we didn't get to talk about it last time on yesterday's show, Monday's show, but you are going to put the ink to the paper on Thursday, right?
Absolutely. For
our live show, y'all, it's coming, and you're going to have plenty of time. It's going to be a great venue. It's going to be love. Real life, real crime, original Woody Overton doing a story the old school way.
Yes.
Which everybody seems to want, which is fine. But it's going to be awesome venue, awesome people that are hosting it, and can't wait to tell you about it. But I do not want you to have the information until we have an active link where you can go in and purchase your ticket, because they are going to go fast. First time I did one, sold out in like 30 minutes. Second time, we asked for another night. It sold out in 45 minutes. And the third time, it took like 24 hours. It was 3 nights in a row. Mm-hmm. And that was because Joe Burrow was playing for the national championship for LSU. But this is going to be a one night only event. Yes, there will be VIP. There's going to be a VIP private party after the show. And the show's going to be a little bit different, crew bash, and we'll explain that later on. But it's limited seating, and it's one night only.
That's right.
All right. So let's get down to some true crime time for Taco Tuesday. Does anybody in the world eat more tacos than me?
I don't know how. So I don't even think
I eat tacos like 5 days a week.
People that work at Taco Bell eat more tacos than you.
Well, that's because they don't have aged ground deer meat or aged sliced pork or aged sliced deer meat, smoked deer meat.
Right.
Yeah. We don't smoke the ground meat.
You're right. You do not smoke the ground meat. Maybe you could try.
But it's aged.
It is definitely aged.
Better than ground chip.
my gosh. We have some that found in the bottom of a freezer. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with it. When we had Walmart to buy meat. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I didn't eat that shit. And half of it comes out as water.
Literally.
Yeah. So we should go in the meat business. I got right now, it's raining outside. And before we came in the studio, I had a pork front shoulder of a big hog that I killed. And I had it defrosting for 2 days because it was cold outside. Mm-hmm. And then I just ripped it open and put it in one of the big metal pans and sit in the back of my truck getting the rainwater on it.
Jesus cleaned.
Jesus is cleaning it for us right now. And that bit's going on the smoker as soon as we get done with this true crime time for. You know, I don't even think I'm going to season this one. I think I'm just going to put it on there and let it smoke. And then cut it all up for taco meat.
That's fine.
For Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I'm going to tell you a crime I did not tell you about. I went to Academy yesterday. Mm. They have 75% off a sale. Mm. And I love that sale every year. But my girl at the register, I bought that little onesie for Ember for next Christmas.
It's her granddaughter, yeah.
And she was like, I always tell people that Christmas is a man-made holiday, that we do not have to celebrate Christmas on Christmas. We don't know when Santa's birthday is. This is a crime.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Some parents didn't know about Jesus.
And I said, well, we don't know for sure when Jesus' birthday was. We don't know for sure that it was December 25th.
I'm pretty sure they do know that.
Well, they didn't have the
calendars. That's what they've gotten it down to. There's a reason that it's that day.
Okay. Well,
North Star and all that stuff figures in. They have it documented.
Well, from what I've read, it's not the exact date, but it's somewhere within the time frame. And but it's
in the history of time, it happened one day in the history of time.
So
whatever.
But my thing to her was that we have to celebrate Jesus' birthday. She thought it was Santa's birthday.
Oh, jeez.
So I thought that
Santa wouldn't even have come along had it not been for Jesus.
I know, and I didn't have time to get into that with her at the register.
Yes, no, you didn't.
But
God
I was.
Bless her.
I know. And she was like, "Oh, I never realized that was celebration of Jesus' birthday." It's like, okay.
Well, it could be Hanukkah. It could be whatever you are. We don't care.
Yeah.
Believe in something.
Right. Yeah.
If you could look up at the night sky and see 1 million stars, most of y'all in the city can't see it, like at the country place in Norway. Mm-hmm. And it's so dark on the ground that you can't see your hand in front of your face, but you look at the sky and it just blinds you. Mm-hmm. And all the different stars, and now the satellites and drones flying by, but or out here on the river in the evening, seeing the sunset and all the 50 different colors and the water running by. If you think all this is an accident,
right?
Rethink it. Now let's get down to True Crime Time for Taco Tuesday.
Well, that was a crime, but let's go to Fairfax County, Virginia.
Virginia. We were just in Virginia yesterday. With a rest in peace to the officers and their families.
We're going to start off there, and then we're going to end up in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, with a 20-year-old man, Darwin Flores Caballeros, who's 20 years old.
Horse riders.
Was taken into custody in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida on Thursday, February 20th.
Okay.
Amid a felony stop. So... but he wasn't the driver of the car.
Hold on. People don't know. They might think it's because he had a felony warrant. That's not a felony stop. Is when you use multiple vehicles. You got a position a certain way. You call everybody out of the vehicle backwards with their hands above their heads and all that shit. They use something was going on in that vehicle to make it a felony stop. A felony stop is like, we're pretty sure somebody in there might want to shoot us. Okay?
Okay.
Not a regular traffic stop.
Right.
Felony stop is big shit. I used to love to do them there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He faces charges of malicious wounding, strangulation, 2 counts of child endangerment, assault and battery on a family member, petty larceny, and an emergency protective order, according to Walton County Sheriff's Office.
Well, we know about that. Fort Walton Beach.
So, Fairfax County Police Department in Virginia say that all of this started on February 12th with a domestic assault that happened, in which Darwin is accused of assaulting the mother of his child.
What if it's illegal to beat your spouse? Like like it was no rules about it. And then they could do like pay-per-views, like MMA matches. Like Woody and Cyndi haven't been getting along. They come in this corner, but then they can handicap you. Like I had to tie one hand behind my back and
wouldn't have to
have one eye closed or something.
No, you wouldn't have to, because this is little known thing. I don't think anyone on this earth, except now everybody's going to know. Woody loves, when we're walking out of a restaurant after a few drinks,
do tell,
to do some type of little karate kick, some type of fancy move, and in a split second, I have him on the ground. And you know this for a fact.
Outside a restaurant?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Specifically,
she'd be lying.
The one that we used to go to in Gonzales, awful lot.
Oh, yeah, like old Wendy's or something?
No, the one at the, on the other side of Gonzales, the one that had the car on the ceiling, that it was like, getting it all confused, but the barbecue restaurant.
Quaker State is closed now.
Yes. Specifically that.
We were young.
And I think you did it to me at the Mexican
restaurant. We were young. It'd be more interesting.
Or just walking down the strip in Vegas.
Old and pay-per-view. And the fans could vote on what kind of, I made need a handicap from you.
Yeah,
the fans could vote on whatever to make it equal. I just want it to be an equal opportunity to ask women.
Hey, let's start off with no handicaps. Let's just go on one to one.
If I knock you out in one punch, then it's not fair.
The next time you get a handicap. You get to tie your right arm behind your back. That would be called
a rematch.
Then we have a rematch.
In the boxing world.
And then I'm going to kick your booty, and so then I get a handicap.
But it's not just us. Everybody could do it. You could be like, you know what? We have a whole fight card lineup. All these different people from different walks of life.
We would have so many married couples signing up for this.
Right? You could have it from the multimillionaires down to whatever, the really, really rural people.
Really, really rural.
And then they could pump it up, and man, we might be on to something.
Yeah.
So, and then there'd be no more.
If you sign up,
there'd be no more murders. There'd be more. Well, there probably would be.
You probably,
but we could cut out a lot of domestic violence murders.
Maybe.
And then the ones who've been getting beat on, they're stuck in that circle.
They can get that out.
They get the handicap, meaning that they get the equal part, and they get to have a fair shot of whooping that ass.
Yeah. I'm down.
From the mind
of Woody Overton.
All right. Well, back to true crime time.
So he's accused of all of these things.
I do think we're on to something.
We're in Fairfax now. Okay. So he's arrested in Florida.
We'll kick the shit out of you.
But it started in Fairfax County.
Well, we have to do something about glasses, because I can't see shit now without my glasses.
And that's your handicap then. Sorry.
Well, I mean, contacts wouldn't be fair because you might get busted in your eye. I can't wear contacts, so I don't know about that.
Well, I can wear contacts, and I will, because otherwise I see double.
But if you get punched with contacts in your eyes, that could like blind you.
Okay, well, that's a chance I have to take.
Get your football helmet.
I'm really not concerned about this fight, Woody.
Get your football helmet.
I'm really not.
You'd be like, why don't you just go to sleep?
This is the girl who took on a 6'4" man of leg wrestling, and he tore my whole back. I mean, I'm a fighter.
You're something, all right.
I'm going to accept any challenge.
No, it has to be your spouse.
I know. What I'm saying is I'll accept any challenge. I was challenged my dad used to love to challenge me to leg wrestle anybody. I'm going to leg wrestle. And like I said, I leg wrestled the 6'4" man. I'm going to accept the challenge. I accept your challenge, sir.
Listen to me. There's no leg wrestling involved.
I know.
It's a fight.
I know, but what I'm saying is I accept a challenge.
So I want you to understand that leg wrestling and fighting have nothing to do with each other.
I don't do leg wrestling anymore because I tore my hamstring.
Mike Tyson said,
"Can I bite you?"
Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. No, I'm pretty sure.
My mouth.
Well, fuck, it's a fight. You can't choose that.
You can choose below my shoulders to my hip bones.
No, the fans.
That's it.
Fans have to choose that. First thing I'm going to do is bust your nose.
No, my cute little nose.
I'm going to bust the fuck out of it.
No, you're not.
Yep, because then if I bust your nose and you have blood everywhere and you'd be like all freaked out and then I could just rain pain on you.
I'm getting scared.
For the record, that's what I do in any fight that I'm in. I try to bust the nose.
Oh my gosh, I'm really scared.
All right, now I'm going to quit fucking around for real.
This episode is sponsored by MIDI Health.
MIDI Health is here to change the way women experience menopause care. As a husband, I've seen my wife Cyndi navigate the challenges of menopause, and it hasn't been easy. Keeping up with her symptoms while feeling dismissed by traditional healthcare providers was tough for her. It was disheartening to hear the doctors say it was all in her head, or to just focus on diet and exercise. I learned that many healthcare providers lack training in menopause, which is shocking. 80% of OBGYNs report they are untrained in this critical area, and 75% feel uncomfortable discussing it with their patients. Thank goodness Cyndi found MIDI. MIDI is a virtual care clinic dedicated to truly seeing, hearing, and understanding women's experiences. It was created by women for women, and they accept insurance in all 50 states. Getting started is simple. She visited www.trymidi.com/real, set up her account, and entered her insurance information and shared her symptoms. She was able to choose a convenient time to meet her clinician. During the virtual visit, she discussed her symptoms and health history in detail with a nurse practitioner trained in perimenopause, menopause, and weight management. If she needs any tests like blood work or imaging, they help coordinate it with a local facility that accepts her insurance. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Now she can follow her treatment plan and schedule follow-up visits. MIDI even collaborates with her other doctors for in-person treatment if necessary. Best of all, there are no hidden costs, no membership fees, and MIDI bills your insurance directly. MIDI also offers fantastic products including compound semaglutide and estriol face cream, which Cyndi loves. This prescription skincare product is designed to improve skin elasticity, hydration, and texture, addressing those frustrating changes related to estrogen decline. So if you're ready to take charge of your midlife health, go to www.trymidi.com/real. That's www.trymidi.com/real to schedule a virtual visit. Join more than 200,000 women who love and trust MIDI for their midlife care. Y'all use my code SAFE15 to get $15 off your first RX product when you book your visit. Genetics can be beautiful. Maybe you got your mom's eyes or her great skin, but genetics can also be a nightmare. I hear friends say, I got my mom's belly and love handles. Don't let genetics be the thing that holds you back from getting the body you deserve. Check out the Permanent Solutions by Sono Bello. Our friends at Sono Bello are offering you their best deal. You're now included in their winter savings event, but appointments are limited, so please make your appointment today. Sono Bello doctors are masters in micro laser fat removal. What is micro fat laser removal? Micro laser fat removal is a brilliant technique that removes stubborn fat permanently. Tummy, love handles, thighs, arms, wherever your problem areas are, the fat is gone in one comfortable visit. Eating healthy and workouts are great. Keep doing that. But if you want to lose that stubborn fat in one visit, check out Sono Bello. Save big during their winter savings event. Schedule your free consultation now at sonobello.com/RLRC. That's SONOBELLO.com/RLRC.
So
I got pork to cook.
he assaulted the mother and then abandoned his 13-year-old baby. Okay.
Mm.
So during the police investigation, it was brought to light that after he assaulted the mother, he dropped his baby in snow and left the baby in the snow.
Yeah, dude, last week they used the baby to wipe the snow off, the ice off his windshield.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're related.
And he left. Like, he dropped the baby in the snow and he left the scene.
Drops the leaves.
And so a good Samaritan discovered the baby in a pile of snow, and the mother was hospitalized with serious injuries. So then Cabelleros takes off and goes to Florida. Nobody knew where he went, but during that felony stop,
Fort Walton Beach,
they find him and they, do a search, and they find that he
so
was actually
during
wanted.
the felony stop, you're going to identify and run the criminal history of everybody in the car.
Yep.
And so he just happened to be in the car.
Yes. So now he was taken on February 20th. He was taken to Walton County Jail and is awaiting extradition.
Fuck him.
And of course, he's charged with being an out-of-state fugitive, and that just whatever.
Whatever. Fuck him.
You're gonna leave your baby in the snow?
I'm pretty sure he's not up for Father of the Year award in any category.
No.
Right? Unless it's shitty Father of the Year. And he won't win that because you got to kill your kid for that, I would guess. Let's see. I got a little some change the tune and tone and all that good shit.
So can I get a trainer? Anybody out there want to train me for this fight?
No. Sounds expensive.
They'll do it for free because they want to see Woody Overton get his ass beat.
I bet you a lot of people in Angola will pony up their snack money to get you a good trainer. All right. I got one for y'all. All right. Let's go to Logan Airport. Do you know where that is?
I should know where that
I
is.
bet you do. Where is it?
No idea. I know I should.
I'll give you a hint.
Is it international?
Larry
airport?
Bird. Larry Bird.
I don't know where Larry Bird's from.
It's not where he's from. It's where he played.
Oh, I don't know that.
Let me give you another hint.
Logan
Close to, how about Tom Brady, the GOAT, greatest of all time.
Sorry.
It's close to there.
Sorry.
How about, we said we were going to go to the city, and on the day of a certain event, we were going to run, yes,
Okay.
Boston Logan's International Airport. So a dude named Jeremy Girardoff, he had an arrest warrant out of North Carolina, and he was getting on a plane at Logan International, right? Well, somehow the cops found out he had a warrant out of North Carolina. But see, Jeremy is just not your average traveler. He's a pilot for JetBlue Airlines.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And so he's getting ready to take his flight from Boston's Logan International Airport to Paris. And this was on
JetBlue?
evidently on Thursday, February 20th. But somehow somebody told them, check him out. He's been a bad boy in North Carolina.
Was he drinking?
Well, Jerry Magruder is 33-year-old. He's actually lived in Ohio. But when he got on that plane, the Massachusetts State Police and the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, they conducted a standard review of the flight's manifest, and they discovered the warrant had been lodged against a member of the flight crew who was then detained. That's according to NBC News, and they're talking about Girardoff. So I didn't know that if you go on a fly from point A to point B, they automatically run your fucking criminal history. Every time? Evidently. They said it's a standard review. And it just so happened Mr. Girardoff, the pilot, had a fucking warrant. So, and they arrested him. He was arraigned in East Boston District Court Friday. Now, prosecutors said the North Carolina warrant, this is where it gets really interesting, was on a charge of, can you guess it?
I mean, DWI, rape somebody.
Second degree sexual exploitation of a minor. Mm. He was also charged in Massachusetts as a fugitive from justice. Now, prosecutors asked for Girardoff to be held without bail, bond, same fucking thing, and to surrender his passport. They said he does have the financial capacity to rent a car and drive to North Carolina. That's what the defense attorney, Tony Burma, said. He has assured me he will do that. His attorney also told the court that he has no prior criminal history. Well, it only takes one time of raping a kid, douchebag. She said, frankly, there is no running away from this case, Judge. He's perfectly aware of that. That's what his attorney. These are serious charges. The news is here. He's not going to be able to just run away from this. People do it every day. But so while the judge did not take Girardoff's passport, he was ordered to be held on a $10,000 bail. He was also ordered to return to North Carolina by February 25th. And a court date in Massachusetts is scheduled for March the 19th. However, that will be waived if his warrant gets thrown out. But the specifics of his case in North Carolina are this. I'm not going to tell you. They weren't discussed. And the warrant was based in Huntersville, North Carolina, where Girardoff once lived. Huntersville Police Department said in a statement Friday that it received a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in October 2024. And after an investigation, they got a search warrant, which means they had probable cause, and they got search warrant for Google, which led to the identification of the source of the reported images. So it's child pornography. Jeez. So they said late last year, Google complied with the warrant and provided the necessary records to law enforcement. Based on the evidence gathered, the Huntersville Police Department investigators secured an arrest warrant for Mr. Girardoff on charges of second degree sexual exploitation of a minor. And as quotations, as public defenders, it is our responsibility to ensure that every single one of our clients is presumed innocent and treated accordingly until proven otherwise by the state. That's what his dumbass attorney said. Every defendant is entitled to that presumption until a zealous defense in a court of law, regardless of the charges against them. Yes, they are. Everybody knows that. So JetBlue, let's talk about them. JetBlue said in a statement that Girardoff was placed on indefinite leave. Oh. Well, indefinite leave with pay, that's a fucking vacation.
You literally.
Right? So they said, we are aware of and closely reviewing the arrest of one of our pilots upon reporting for work at Boston's Logan Airport Thursday evening due to an outstanding warrant. And the pilot has been placed on indefinite leave as law enforcement proceeds with the matter.
With pay?
I didn't say with pay. I assume it's pay. I mean, otherwise, you fire the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Unless you have a special clause in your contract that says if you ever get arrested while boarding the flight to Paris that you're going to fly on one of our planes for having sexual images of a kid, then we just get to place you on leave without pay. Yeah, no, they got to pay him. At least it's not taxpayer money paying him.
How much do you think a flight on a JetBlue plane from Boston?
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Flight from Logan International to Paris, how much?
JetBlue.
Here's what I found.
Sorry, Siri. Flight from Logan International to Paris on JetBlue. What's the price?
I found this on the web.
Holy shit. $322.
JetBlue.
Fuck, it costs more to fly here to Houston than it does that.
I'm going to
I
Paris.
ain't never going to fucking Paris. 317 cheap JetBlue Airways Boston to Paris. Fuck that. That's cheap as fuck. I don't think I've ever flown anywhere for $317. I ain't going to Paris though. Fuck that.
I want to go to Paris.
Fuck Paris. But we good. I told you, we can go. We were going to France. You could go your ass to Paris with the girls and go shopping. I'm going to D-Day where all the heroes died.
Well, I want to do that too. So
No,
I'll
can't
skip
do it all.
Paris.
You
I
can't
will
have
skip
it,
Paris
Cyndi.
to do that.
Cyndi,
I'm telling
you
you, I
can't
don't
have
want it
everything.
all. I will skip Paris to go do that. That is way more important.
Yeah, you want to go to Paris? We'll go back to New Orleans.
That's perfectly fine.
You know, there is a place called Orleans, France.
Yes, that's why there's New Orleans.
Just want you to know. Make sure you're on top of your game.
Just
Hey, maybe our pay-per-view fights should be that you get asked simple questions like that, and
I get to punch you.
if I miss it, then you get totally restrained. You get to knock the fuck out of. Wouldn't that be great? I'd pay to see that.
What if I asked you just random facts about our marriage, like times that, and then you get it wrong?
But no, because you would never admit if you were wrong, and
things that I can prove happened on such and such
It has to be
date.
something that you can prove.
Yeah.
And it can't be something that I give a fuck about. Don't give a fuck about.
Well, then we can't talk about anything. You don't give a fuck about anything.
Can I tell them about
Yes.
yesterday? So she comes in from
Academy.
yesterday, big sale, right? I do not know how they stay in business with the deals that my wife gets, right? Because I don't know how they afford to pay their bills. So she comes in
In the history of our
17 years,
marriage.
17 years now. She always comes in, and I always I think almost as important for her to get the sale as to show me what she bought. And yesterday she came in and she's like, "Oh, I went to Academy in the sale and and I got stuff, you want to see it?" And I said, "Nope."
I don't really care.
I said, "I don't care."
I just, okay.
But I wasn't being ugly. I just being
That's the first
dead.
time in 27 years of marriage that you said, nope, don't care.
And if you ask the marriage year thing on the pay-per-view, we couldn't prove that. But I said it nicely, and I was just being dead honest. I said, no, I don't.
Did I act offended?
But let me finish the statement. I said, no, I don't care about that. I said, but I know you got a good deal, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And I said it very nice.
I'm
And
never-
then I paid for the rest of the fucking
Oh,
night.
don't say you paid for it in your own head. You paid for it in your own head. I
What
kept
happened?
getting text messages
What-
about how sorry you were.
What happened?
You didn't mean it that way.
But I didn't mean it the way you took it.
I didn't take it in any way.
Hey, what happened ultimately by the end of the night? What happened?
You saw it because you wanted to see it. You felt guilty, but I never
you got-
made you
I
to
didn't
feel guilty.
You got to ultimately, by the end of the night,
You got to.
we were no longer cross-eyed, and you came out and you got to show me
Woody.
all the great deals that you got.
You are lying. I was not cross-eyed.
Hey, see, this is why we can't have that category in the fight, because it's
And
you
what
have it
would
one
you give
way.
me proof that I was
you have
cross-eyed?
it one way, and I have it another.
Give me
I don't
proof
have
of
to. I
anything
can feel
that
it in my head.
Woody.
All right.
Now you're making up stuff.
Hey, I just did a story. It's your turn.
Well, yeah, but now you're making up stories.
See, that should be an ass whooping category too. Are you ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Look no further than Factor. Factor offers chef-made gourmet meals that are dietitian approved and can be heated and enjoyed in just 2 minutes. Perfect for fueling your body and feeling great, no matter what life throws your way. Factor makes it easy to eat well and stick to your nutritional goals. Factor delivers fresh, fully prepared meals right to your doorstep, making it ideal for anyone with an active, busy lifestyle like my family. Are you looking to shed a few pounds? With Factor, you can lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto Meals. This is based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto, although results will vary depending on individual diet and exercise. With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's simple to find meals tailored to your specific goals. You can choose preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto, ensuring there's something for everyone. Factor helps me feel my best all day long, and it can help you too. Factor offers wholesome smoothies, delicious breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and so much more. Their variety makes it easy to stick to your nutrition goals without feeling deprived. Factor takes the stress out of meal planning and helps my family stay on track with our health goals, making healthy eating not just achievable, but enjoyable. Recently, I had Factor's mushroom chicken thighs and wild rice. Imagine tender, juicy chicken thighs, perfectly seared and sauteed to golden perfection. Factor's mushroom chicken thighs and wild rice dish brings together rich, earthy flavors that will satisfy your cravings and leave your taste buds dancing with delight. This gourmet meal features succulent chicken thighs paired with a savory mushroom sauce that's bursting with goodness. It's complemented by a hearty serving of fluffy wild rice, expertly seasoned to enhance the flavors of chicken. Each bite is a harmonious blend of textures, tender meat, creamy mushrooms, and wholesome grains. Ready in just 2 minutes, this dish is not only easy to prepare, but also nourishing, providing you with the fuel you need to tackle your day. Whether you're a busy professional, a parent on the go, or just someone who appreciates a home-cooked meal without the hassle, Factor guarantees convenience and taste. So why wait? Treat yourself to a culinary delight with Factor's mushroom chicken thighs and wild rice, the perfect balance of flavor, nutrition, and simplicity. Get started with factormeals.com and use code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's factormeals.com/factorpodcast. Have you heard of mood.com? They sell federally legal cannabis gummies. Everything you'd expect from a dispensary, and ship it right to your door. 0 pants required. I'm serious. You can now get high quality, 100% federally legal cannabis products delivered right to your door without ever leaving your couch. And you can get $30 off your first order at mood.com/RLRC with promo code RLRC. Mood partners with small American farms to bring you amazing high-potency THC gummies, home-baked cookies, top-shelf flour, vapes, and more. And third-party lab-tested, backed by a 100-day guarantee. No dispensary lines, just clean, quality, 100% federally legal THC from the farms to your couch. Best of all, not only is every Mood product backed by a 100-day satisfaction guarantee, but as I mentioned, listeners get $30 off their first order with code RLRC. So head to mood.com/RLRC, check out their online dispensary, and let Mood help you discover your perfect mood. And don't forget to use promo code RLRC when you check out to save $30 on your first order.
Oh my goodness.
MMA can stand for mixed marital ass whipping. Yeah.
You're getting closer and closer to it, buddy. Well, we're going to go to Georgia.
Georgia.
A newborn baby was found in the woods.
Yes.
In
that sounds like the start of the
2019
story.
in Georgia.
Okay. All
and
right.
that mother.
I'm with you. I got it now.
The mother of the baby has finally been arrested.
Thank goodness.
Thanks to, what do you think helped?
A welfare check.
DNA.
DNA.
So she has been sentenced to 15 years in prison, and then after that, 15 years of probation.
Was the baby alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Kamira Jawani, who is 41 years old, pleaded guilty on February 13th to the criminal attempt to commit murder and first-degree cruelty to children. The Forsyth County District Attorney Penny Penn said, "I think this was an appropriate resolution to this case. There were no mitigating or extenuating circumstances for her to do what she did. She made a conscious decision to put this child in a bag, tie it in a knot, put it on the side of the road, and then leave her. She
That's
intended for the baby to die.
That's fucked up.
She abandoned the child after what they feel is like she birthed it in the car based off of marks that they've seen on the car, like blood stains and stuff like that. And a man and his daughter found the baby. They heard crying.
What are the chances of that?
I know. And they saw it.
That preacher going back to Mississippi looks off the I-55 bridge and sees what he thinks is a sack of potatoes, and it was a dead guy's ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the baby was found, they named her baby India, and that she was found on June 6th of 2019. And the way she was found was a man and his two daughters who lived in the area found the baby tied up, crying, and covered in blood with the umbilical cord still attached.
That's so fucked.
They were sure they heard a baby's cry, which is hard to believe considering that, you know, it's muffled in a bag. It's a weak baby. I mean, it's just born. And they persisted searching until they were able to confirm the fact that it was a baby. And the child was actually in good condition, and she weighed 6 pounds and 5 ounces.
Wow.
It's
not like people didn't know this girl was pregnant.
No. Well, apparently she's done this a couple times before. So
plot thickens.
It took 4 more years before investigators identified who the child's mother was, which is Giovanni. It took them 4 years to do this. And the way they did it is
DNA.
In 2022, investigators used DNA to identify the birth father. And then from there, they found the mother.
Yeah, that might be kind of tricky because he might have been banging a lot of girls.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so
I guess
he said, each one of them. Yeah.
So investigators then learned through interviews of Giovanni's family, the mother, and friends that she had a history of hidden and concealed pregnancies and surprise births, and that she had been...
Surprise?
I know.
Well, there's no surprise about it.
She had known about the pregnancy for a considerable period of time and went to extremes to conceal the pregnancy.
I think I heard the story before. This must be the conclusion of it. Yeah.
And shortly before her arrest, investigators had her under surveillance, and then she actually put 2 cups in the trash, and they went and got the trash, and then they connected that. So that's when the DNA analysis came back, and it notes that India, the baby, has 2 full siblings as well. So full siblings mean it's the same man and woman, you know, right? Like if the same mother and father had 3 kids total together, India was the one.
I'm not very good at math.
Well, like Sophie and LA and Kate are all half siblings to WL.
I don't really care.
Sophie and LA are full siblings.
I don't care.
Okay, but you said you didn't understand. I'm trying to explain it.
I'm getting you worked up.
You're not being funny.
I'm getting you worked up for the MMA. Hey, that was a great story.
I'm not done. She was charged, Giovanni was charged with criminal attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, reckless abandonment, and first-degree cruelty to children. I want to know why the father isn't held responsible in any way, because he
might have been. He might not even know that he knocked her up.
I guess not.
She could have hid it from him. Don't be blaming, trying to get up on a man problem here.
So
I wonder if Jumanji ever played. What's that game? Jumanji. Yeah, Jumanji. You ever played Jumanji? Is that right?
So the baby will soon now be 6, and she's actually with a family that loves her.
That's a blessing.
And although it starts,
what is a miracle? Those people found her, right?
Yep. And she was like, once the baby was taken,
she was meant to live.
Yeah. And once she was taken to the hospital for a check, she was completely healthy, and there was no complications. So
that's a great part of the story. And this lady getting 15 years, not enough.
And 15 years of probation is not enough.
15 years of probation.
15 years
probation.
15 years in jail, prison,
Yeah,
and 15 years
I
of
thought
probation.
She said all she got was 15 years of probation. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, this is going to sound harsh as fuck. I think I've said it before. I remember being a boy and somebody had a litter of fucking puppies they didn't want. A mutt dog that they didn't want. And look, don't throw shade on my shit. I mean, I was like 6 years old. And they put the puppies in a fucking sack with a brick in it and threw it in the Comeet River. And I'm like, that shit still gives me nightmares.
Yeah.
But you do it to your baby that you
Literally.
carried for 9 months.
Mm-hmm. You gave birth to her alone in your car.
And you've
had
done
the
this
umbilical cord still
multiple
attached.
times.
Uh-huh.
No, PSA for today. Penis inserted in vagina. Semen comes out. You have a chance of getting pregnant, Jumanji. Right? Or Jumanji. Is Jumanji a movie?
Yes. Yes.
With Mork and Mindy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nanny.
Shot spot.
Fly be free. Remember, he found the eggs and thing because he came in an egg to her and he found the eggs. He says, "Oh, my people, my tribe, fly be free."
Crack.
All right. Well, there you have it. I got a pork shoulder to go smoke.
And a hind roast.
I think I'm going to let you do your steak thing on that.
You told me.
I know. I thought about it all night. You had a plan.
And you stopped my plan. You
No, I
interrupted
didn't
it.
stop it. You were just defrosting it. It's still defrosting. I saw it in a bowl in the icebox.
I put it in the icebox or
It's
the
still,
refrigerator.
it's still the same meat.
I know, but I was going to do it last night and you halted
Oh,
me.
yeah, but you know what? You didn't have to cook last night. Good for you. Right?
So when are we doing this MMA thing?
Soon. Really soon. We're going to start a GoFundMe for the medical bills. but I mean, we got to get it sanctioned first. We got to be sanctioned by the state of Louisiana or something that you can't go to prison and I can't go to prison. It has to be a mutual agreed, no prosecution, can't be charged, whatever.
You can't be butthurt when I beat you.
I didn't say any. I would be.
I mean, so what? The
I would
fight's
take
going to
it-
end, and then we just go back to like, "Hey, wife, what you cooking for dinner? Oh, I love you so much, husband." Like,
Yeah, that's what that's what it's supposed to be,
okay.
right? That's the whole point. You get out all aggression, and then there's no more killing.
So you're telling me you have pent up aggression towards me?
Oh my god, are you calling me fat? That's one.
You didn't say that.
I know it's the same kind of question. It's a loaded question.
That's not
I'm
loaded.
not fucking with that. All right. Got to get out of here. Thank you, patrons, convicts, Apple subscribers. Thank you, all lifers. Hashtag Justice for Haley on Friday. Don't forget about Miss Barbara Blunt. Please continue to call in your tips. One day that worm is going to turn and those fuckers are going to jail. And it'll be because of y'all. And then State versus Scott Peterson, Scorched. We're rolling right along. Death penalty phase. And thank you for listening to that. And all that other good podcaster shit. The live show will be announced. Oh, it's going to probably be on next Monday's show because Sin will be working out the final contract deals on Thursday, I think it is. So, and Wisconsin's coming to town. Round 2. Different group of guys, except for Shane. So, no brucellosis.
No.
All that shit's going downtown. The lead will be slung and the hogs will be down. And I don't know why I told y'all that. Like they care. So anyway, and nobody can come over and visit. That's a new rule. I'm telling you now, if you're listening and you can't come. Because every time they come, it's like, fuck, it's like, I don't want to call it a crew bash, but it's like, people show up and it's not my fault. Actually, it's Shane's fault. I'll say on there. He invites a bunch of fucking people and I'm like, hey, bro, you come down here to hang out with your bro or see the whole world? So anyway, just teasing. Love all y'all. Thank you. And I'm Woody Overton.
I'm Cyndi Overton.
I'll let you later. Peace.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
All you homeowners have unique needs. Some feel the need to leave up holiday decorations year-round. Others have the need to use their garage as practice space for their new metal band. And because each homeowner has unique needs, Geico helps you get the right coverage for your home and what's in it. That way, you get exactly what's right for you, even if your needs are unique. Get more with Geico.